Ah, yeah. We back in this bitch. It's your boy, Beezy Badass. I'm in here with Matt Q Dona this week.
You're because we always ready to deliver good quality content.
Absolutely. This is Bros with Opinions Wrestling Podcast. Also, real quick, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's been showing love. We just went over 100 subs finally. It took us 8 episodes.
100.
My goal was to get there before episode 10, so we definitely met that. So shout out to everybody. We're gonna have to do something special for y'all to celebrate the milestone and
Right.
try to get ready for
Maybe
250.
do another live stream or something.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. So coming up in this show, we got a whole lot to talk about. We got some. Have you seen this social media teaser that WWE's been doing? I don't really know what the fuck that's all about. Um, Halloween Havoc just happened. Saturday night's main event is coming up.
Right.
Um, AEW has some stuff popping off. They got a special coming up on Wednesday, and the tournament for the women's tag team titles is also starting.
Yes.
And we have another 3 minutes of playtime in this episode as well, with one of our personal favorite people in that. So please stay tuned. I want to flip the script because last week we kind of started things off with 3 minutes of playtime. This week I want to take it the other direction. I want to actually start us off with top five dead or alive. And this week, in light of recent events, we're going to talk about the top five stable betrayals of all time. Now,
That's a
we've
great
seen a.
still shot of Steph Rollins, by the way.
you could just You can just see him winding up all the disdain he has for this motherfucker
I
in his
can
face.
feel the rage just emanating from that picture.
You motherfucker! Oh man. Um. So I think I want to start this off. Um. I'm gonna actually use one of the ones from the image. Um. The evolution turn.
Now, which
Randy
one?
Orton. Yeah. So the first one.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like the Batista's was a little different because that wasn't really much of a betrayal. You know what I mean? That
There was
was
a lot more build up for that.
yeah, and that was Batista just seeing Triple H for who he was. Um, with this one with Randy Orton, it was a whole. It was pretty much it was like a jealousy thing. Pretty much, it was like, why the fuck? Who in the fuck told you that you could get your young ass up here and win the world title? Like that was at the
Right.
time when Triple H was like world title or nothing. Like he didn't give a fuck about nobody or anything except the world title at that point.
He was early 2000s Hogan.
Yeah, yeah. Randy Orton won that shit, and he was like, "It's not gonna work for me, brother."
Nope, it's not. He made sure to let him know that too. I think I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go next with. We'll kick it back to the Attitude Era for this one. How about when The Rock and the Nation of Domination flipped the script and beat down Farouk?
Yeah, that was.
Because especially during that time, there weren't as many black wrestlers as there is now, especially on the mainstream. And seeing a group with just all black men was very inspiring to me because it was like, one, these guys are getting TV time and they're not just getting beat up or, they getting squashed in matches and shit. Like, they were a thing and they were a force. But when
Yeah,
Rock took over, or when Rock joined, you kind of got like a few months in, you kind of got the feeling that, yeah, he going to be that one to break out.
oh for
And
sure.
apparently the guys in the back knew it too, so they put Farouk with Bradshaw, sent his ass to work under the Undertaker, and the new nation was formed. You
Yeah,
know it
it
was a
was
new. You know it was a new nation when they started letting the Canadians in it.
facts. It was a hell of a slow burn to the Rock turning and all that situation too. So I mean, it was yeah that definitely deserves to be on the list. That was a good one.
Mm.
All right. Uh, I think with number three, I'm gonna throw it outside of the realms of WWE for this one. Going back to, and I have to be specific because they've turned on every leader they've ever had.
I know
But
where you go with
yeah,
this.
exactly. So I think the Bullet Club ousting AJ Styles, I think, has to go on the list because that kind of kicked off a whole nother era of wrestling as we know it today. Um, that was like the ascension of Kenny Omega.
Right.
you know, uh,
He got fired.
so yeah, that was a pivotal moment for me, and that was when I was really like just getting into things outside of America and outside of mainstream wrestling. So that was a big moment.
Well, I will bring us back to WWE during a time when not just WWE, but professional wrestling as a whole was just complete ass. Um, when the Nexus decided to switch leaders from Wade Barrett to CM Punk,
Yeah.
I personally did not see that coming. I mean, I do like CM Punk as a leader of a group. I mean, straight edge society, he was able to get off a little bit, but he really couldn't be like the dominating force that I felt like it could have became. Like if straight edge society CM Punk had Paul Heyman, that 434 would have probably been double because he would have definitely been world champion with him in the corner.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yes, definitely. When they decided to join Nexus, it's like he was working AEW before he started working AEW. He was just him and a bunch of children. He's
I mean, if you really think about
yeah, he
it.
can't be working with these kids, man.
Number one, there's a lot of ways that we could go with this, but I mean, as far as modern wrestling goes and what it means to the business right now, I gotta go with the other image that we have on our graphic here,
Oh yeah.
the Shield turn, and that was a pivotal moment because it was risky to me at the time because you didn't really know that these three were going to pan out to be exactly as huge as they are right now. We
Right.
all knew that they were going to be stars, but we didn't know that they would be. And even with Roman, like he struggled like a motherfucker
Ain't that the truth?
to
I'm
to
so
get
glad he's got
over.
that shit down now.
Yeah, it took him like 5 years to get over, bro. Like,
He
but
still ain't got over that shit.
yeah. Well, I mean to
Did,
get over with the crowd as like
oh,
he had to he
from
had to go completely heel to fucking get over like um but I mean now Moxley, if you look at it now, I think they just posted something the other day. He's officially been in AEW longer than he was in WWE. Seth Rollins is Seth fucking Rollins and Roman Reigns is the OTC. So like
right. I
that was
mean,
a
it's
big
worked
one.
out for all three of them. So
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It was just a shock, I think, at the time because of how fast it happened. I think
right. because
but
they had just came off of beating Evolution in that 6 man.
mhm. So yeah, that was a hell of a list, and there was a lot more we could have put on there. Y'all saw the graphic up on social media, so still let us know what your favorite stable betrayal was in the comments here or on our social media page. You can follow Bros with Opinions on Facebook as well. All right. Oh yeah, and stay tuned. We'll have another graphic out for what we're gonna do on the next episode too. Around the wrestling world right now, um, I haven't really been tapped into New Japan Pro Wrestling as much as I should, but they have the Super Junior Tag Tournament right now going on. I think I'm
I've
gonna have
been
to.
seeing I've been seeing that. Like they have so many tournaments. It's ridiculous. I
Yeah,
mean,
they have.
ridiculous in a good way because it's because they have a big roster too. And
Mhm.
then they invite everybody, all these other teams and other wrestlers from around the world. So like it works for them.
Yeah, they be having tournaments like fucking PGA, like fucking tennis and shit. It's a tournament every
There's
month.
a there's the G1, the New Japan Cup, the Super Juniors, best of the Super Juniors, Super Junior Tag League. There's World Tag League,
Uh-huh.
uh, the Super J Cup. They
Yeah.
have it's a lot. Keep a busy calendar that way though.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think it goes back to the conversation that we had about them before. Like it gives that it's giving what they said AEW was gonna be with like the sports presentation or whatever. Like it feels like a season.
Right. And AEW slowly starting to have make that turn, trying to do the sort of similar thing as far as like the tournaments up with the introduction of the Continental Classic and the Owen and like with this women's tag title tournament that they got going on. Like they're doing
Fact.
a little bit of that too. I mean, it's a nice way to get that giant roster that with two companies involved.
Very true. Very, very true. All right. So you kind of touched on that the tag tournament. We're gonna dive into that in a second. So they have at the time of this going up on YouTube, it's gonna be tonight, but it's actually tomorrow night for us right now. Wednesday on Dynamite, they actually have a pretty good episode here. They have two matches that are qualifiers for Full Gear. And they're both fatal four ways. So we got a fatal four way tag team match. You got Jurassic Express, you got Jet Speed, you got the Young Bucks, and you got FTR. The winners face Brodito at Full Gear for the tag titles.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking banger. Realistically, that's your four best tag teams outside of the champions.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a thing about AEW is pushing the tag team division, especially when you have a tag team as EVP, well, former EVP.
Yeah. Um, they're also having a Don Callis Family Summit. That's gonna be interesting.
Gotta love a good town hall meeting. I can't wait for them. This is probably going to be another betrayal coming up too soon too, because the tension between Konosuke and Okada is you can cut that shit with a knife.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
that's
So
going to
far,
be a great match. It should be title for title, especially with Konosuke being the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
it just might. It just might. We'll see what happens. They also have a fatal four way to decide who faces Hangman Adam Page at Full Gear for the world title. This one is pretty interesting too. You got Hook, you got Samoa Joe, you got Ricochet, and Bobby Lashley.
Hmm.
I know them two bald niggas is tired of fighting each other. Hey,
God. Hook's gonna choke. I want to see somebody get choked out. I mean, with two of them who uses chokes as a finishing move, it might happen. And I want it
yeah,
to happen to Ricochet.
it just might. Although I would love to see one of I don't know. I would love to see Bobby Lashley win that,
Yeah, me too.
but I don't
It's
know.
about time for him to step up into that world title picture.
Yeah, I would love to see him win that, but I don't know for some reason I don't feel like that's what's gonna happen. I don't, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong.
They're gonna give Joe another title shot.
Possibly. You never know.
And wait a minute, wasn't Hook part of the ops too?
Correct.
And so
Correct.
like, is he not? Because I know he's teaming with Eddie Kingston right now.
Yeah. It's just going
DC.
wild. Because I'll admit I have not watched Dynamite in like a week or two. I'm kind of slacking.
Right.
I
And,
will
and,
be watching this week though.
eh, could be worse. It could be giving us another Eddie Kingston Claudio Castagnoli match. Honestly, wouldn't mind that at all.
Also, because we weren't here last week, so we didn't really get a chance to talk about Wrestle Dream for real. Um, did you see the way that Claudio tossed Darby Allen? like,
He's like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go the other way. Move.
like the millennial in me, like once I saw him like get that running start, the only thing I thought about was Mike Awesome throwing fucking Spike Dudley into the fucking third row in ECW. Like
Yeah,
it was like
it
same vibe.
definitely gave that kind of vibe. And the way he bounced off of that announce table, just oh my god,
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
how the
Yeah.
fuck is he even alive?
He don't even know. I don't even think he trying to be alive at this point. Like he
We
trying to
don't
see
need another Jeff Hardy.
he
we
trying to
sti-
see how close to death he can get before he just
we still have the one we have. You don't. We don't need another one.
facts. Yeah, you brought up Claudio. I had to touch on that. But so also on Dynamite, the tournament for the AEW women's tag titles begins. I'm assuming it's just the first match. Like they're not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just an
Um,
18 tournament.
yeah, but they only have the first match of the tournament advertised for this week. I don't know if that's the only one or if but they have the Sisters of Sin against Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter.
That's a good pairing. Queen Aminata and Jimmy Hayter.
Yeah, that's a
Both
great
of them
match.
are very hard hitting, but they don't have the continuity that Sky Blue and Julia Hart had. I
Oh yeah,
still think that Queen Aminata it, and Sky and not Sky Blue, Jamie Hayter will win this match anyway. Um, yeah, it's
yeah,
a lot going on. I've been a big fan of Queen Aminata's for a long time. They're having the women's pure tournament as well in Ring of Honor. She's in that. I think she's already advanced. I know she beat Taya Valkyrie like a week or two ago. Um, if she could be a double champion if she plays this out right.
for sure. The entire bracket for this tournament is pretty interesting. Um, because the winner of that match, the way the bracket set up, they're gonna end up facing either Willow and Harley or Mercedes Moné and Athena.
How did that even become a team? I thought they didn't even like each other.
So like I
Or
said,
were they
I haven't been watching the last couple weeks, but I have been keeping up on social media somewhat because I'm a Mercedes Moné stan,
right?
Sasha Banks stan in any form. Um, so I don't really know exactly what's been going on, but they've forged some kind of like the bar type alliance there with those two.
Right. It must have
Um,
just they must have just been beefing when they were both trying to go after the AEW World Title.
yeah, it's becoming one of those things where they put them together to stop them from fighting each other right now.
Right.
But you know it's gonna happen eventually. That's pretty much the way this has been set up. But there's a good chance. It would be wild if they fucking won and Mercedes ends up with another goddamn belt.
Another championship. I know it's hell for her getting through goddamn airport security and shit. She need 2 whole bags just
I
for
was
the
about to
belt.
say she got to check whole bags just for the titles. Like they got a weight limit.
Right. And you know them belts are like, well, even the female belts, those shit's got to be at least 10, 15 pounds a piece.
Yeah, no doubt. And then on the other side of the bracket, it gets kind of spotty over there because you don't really know who's gonna win these matches. But you got Windsor and Rio,
Mm,
and then you have Tony Storm and Mina.
okay. I mean, Tony Storm just off aura alone is probably going to get to the finals. But
Right.
yeah, they're definitely winning that match.
And then on the bottom side of that bracket, you got Megan Bain and Penelope Ford against the team of TJ.
I love JJ. Everybody loves Anna Jay's fat ass. but
Yeah.
um, but Megan Bain is an absolute monster.
Yeah,
And
I'm a Megan Bain guy, 100%.
the Megasis. I mean, that's a cool ass fucking name. The Megasis sounds like a Marvel villain.
It does. So yeah, that tournament is gonna be fun to watch over the next month or two. I can't wait till that gets going like full swing.
Yeah, it'll all probably culminate in full gear.
Yep. Couple more announcements around the wrestling world for the remainder of the year here. John Cena's final Monday Night Raw is set for November 17th at Madison Square Garden.
If you're gonna go out, that would probably be the best place to do that.
For sure. And WWE has also set NXT's next event as NXT Deadline. That's December 6th in San Antonio, which of
They
course is
let me
Shawn
stop you
Michaels'
right
city.
there. They do have an event actually. I think like right before that coming up. Actually, it's an NXT Gold Rush.
Oh yeah,
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 because they got titles from AAA being
yeah. That's right.
defended.
TNA.
The I think it'll be the X Division title.
Yeah, I didn't really count that as like a PLE because it's happening like on the show. It's actually a
Right,
2 week. It's actually a 2 week event. But
right. I think
yeah,
because it's like around that time when they're in the garden, right?
yeah. So it's
Is it at the
actually
garden?
yeah. I don't know if it's in the garden. It might be, but it's the same week.
Right.
Uh, it starts that same week. It's the 18th and the 25th. But you actually have NXT, Evolve, TNA, and AAA all
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
because
cool.
I think because if it, like it was when they were in New York earlier this year when they had because I remember they did the Moose and Obafemi match
Mm,
at that same venue. I just rewatched that match again just because it was so good.
yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Uh,
There was something else that's happening. Oh yeah, AAA. So I haven't looked at the whole card, but what I know is next week we're gonna see Mr. Iguana. We'll see Mr. Iguana and Lahedra defend the mixed tag titles in AAA against Chelsea Green and Ethan Page. Have you heard about this shit?
I have not.
Yeah, no, I had it saved to talk about here today because I saw that shit the other day. I was like, why are more people not talking about this? Ethan
This
Page
is gonna
and
be
Chelsea
the funniest. This is gonna be the funniest match.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know how the rest of the world feels, but I absolutely fucking love Mr. Iguana. he's
Yes.
fucking he's charismatic, he's funny, he's got like Yeska.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta show you some pictures too. We have a mutual contact. Pat from Pat Turner from Revolution actually.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually does a lot of like event coordinations and shit up where he stays. He actually had to arrange an autograph signing for Mr. Iguana not long ago.
Oh, nice.
Um, yeah, so he had like some dope pictures like of Mr. Iguana and shit. And all the autograph cards and shit he was getting rid of. I'll send it over to you at some point. That was cool.
Yeah.
So we got a lot more shit to talk about. We gotta talk about Saturday night's main event. We gotta.
Do we?
Yeah, because for the love of ratings and shit, I need to hear what you have to say about Jey Uso getting another world title shot. But before we do that, let me holler at your player. It's time for 3 minutes of playtime with Teddy Long. Now let me holler at your player.
He booked the first. Teddy been booking so long. He was booking when the slaves got freed. Jedediah, you going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker.
This motherfucker put the whole roster in a tag match. This nigga was having 6-man tags, 10-man tags, 12-man tags. This nigga had motherfuckers standing on every part of the ring apron.
And then he would make it a lumberjack match.
Everybody working. Everybody get out of catering, player.
I don't need to see nobody in the back. And then he danced like he got bed bugs in his suit.
Trying to shake them shits out.
We know what the fuck you doing, Teddy.
Stomping on rushes.
Right. Godfather had to stop him from marrying hoes, those simping ass.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you a funny ass memory of Teddy Long. You remember when they had that wedding on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Fucking jagged edge shoulder.
Yeah, I was just talking about the Godfather had to show up.
This nigga out here doing ad libs and shit.
Yeah, Bruce officiating this shit like we didn't know who the fuck Bruce was.
Right. Then this was when SmackDown was still on UPN. So like,
I forgot.
UPN had the slang name as the You People Network because we was all over that bitch. You feel me? So you could have. They made it the blackest wedding of all time, nigga.
And they did have 3-6 Mafia come on there too.
Yeah.
I miss UPN now. God damn.
Teddy Long wedding in and the fucking Parkers come on, like what the fuck?
Buckle up, Teddy.
That was the funniest shit.
I didn't take him and kidnapped him. Wrapped him up, put him in a casket, delivered him to CM Punk. You go defend the championship against the Undertaker. I am not going back in there.
Look here, player. I ain't going back in no casket. So tonight you gonna give the Undertaker his title shot. God damn. Shout out to Teddy Long, man.
Man, we love Teddy Long. Teddy Long got that beard. He got that Fry Guy beard from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Now he living his best life. Have you not seen Teddy Long lately?
Oh, I have, cause trust me, when I was looking up pictures of him to use for this shit, that shit
Oh,
was there.
he look
I
like
wanted,
Fry Guy.
I wanted to roast him as everybody remembered him. What's up with old wrestling personalities turning into cartoon characters after they get done? Cause Vince out here looking like Pepe Le Pew right now. Like, what they got going on, man?
Oh, you talking about Sting? Did you see Sting when he showed up in
Yeah, I saw Sting.
WrestleMania?
I saw Sting too, but Vince out here looking like Pepe Le Pew with the fucking street.
That with that haircut, he said either we fucking or I'm fucking, but it's gonna happen.
Hell
but,
nah.
but it's gonna happen. Teddy Long out here
Um,
looking like the robot devil from Futurama.
oh shit.
All
Oh
right,
man.
we gotta leave Teddy alone. We don't roast him.
Oh god. Coming up tonight on NXT. Um, again, by the time y'all watch this should be already happened. But we still finna fucking talk about it.
Yes,
Kalani Jordan and Jordan Grace for the Knockouts Championship is happening.
I love it. This is gonna be a very good win for Kalani Jordan. She's starting to do that heel turn. A lot of Carmelo Hayes is starting to show up in Kalani Jordan, and I like that. This is good for her because the whole good girl thing, like she was doing, like when she showed up, that was cool. Like now, show me some character, and this is exactly what NXT is for. And I think with her beating Jordan Grace, especially Jordan Grace going for the TNA World Knockouts Championship. Yeah, this is going to be a very quality win for her.
For sure. We also have Kendall Gray defending the Evolve Women's Championship against Lash Legend.
That's going to be a good one. Kendall Gray just became the Evolve Women's Championship.
Yeah, she's definitely keeping.
She beat the first champion, Callie Armstrong. Um, this is a big step up for Kendall. I mean, for her to go up against Lash Legend, who's kind of like not in the title picture of either belt in NXT, but yet still on the cusp of possibly be going to the main roster. This is a good spot for her.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a good time. Speaking of good times, with NXT, Halloween Havoc was
Yeah,
fucking dope. If you like tag team wrestling, this was a great night for you. Also,
yes.
um, yeah. So we got to see La Parka and fucking Mr. Iguana against Leon Slater and Javon Evans, and
That match was fun. That was
that
a
was
really fun match. I enjoyed it
that was
thoroughly.
something that I didn't know I needed to see until I saw it. Like,
I
I
love this iteration of La Parker. I mean, I've always been a big La Parker fan. Like the millennial in me knew him as the chairman of WCW. And like
yeah,
when I first saw him when they bought AAA, I'm like, no way, this is the same fucking La Parker because I think the original La Parker still wrestles, but I think he's still in MLW. But he's in LA Park now. But this La Parker out here dancing and shit. Got Mr. Iguana out there with him. That was a very fun match, and then your boy Bouncy and Leon Slater, they need to run that Bound for Glory match back and do it in a motherfucking hurry.
oh, I'm sure they will eventually, 100%.
Because these two
Um,
young men are going to take over the planet.
yeah, It's coming. They're young as hell too. That's the cool part
Yeah,
about it.
they both turned 21 this year.
Yeah, the YNs are taking over.
I mean, that's literally what they are, and
Yeah,
that's Javon Evans' whole gimmick. He's a white.
yeah, pretty much. We also saw the Hardys lose the NXT tag titles, which I mean they lost them back to Dark State, which I mean,
Right. I mean, when you put yourself in a 4-on-2 tag team match, you kind of ask for it.
yeah, and also I mean the minute that they won them, we were just kind of like, okay, when you gonna get these shit back? Because like, who
I
asked for
think they
this?
did that shit for us because the internet community has been talking about how TNA's been getting the shit in of this NXT
Oh yeah,
TNA
absolutely.
title exchange and losing all of their titles to NXT stars. So the Hardys is their way of giving it's their way of giving TNA fans the a foothold in this TNA NXT talent
Very
exchange by
ironic.
giving them the tag titles, which is bullshit
Very
because
ironic. Yeah, those are your guys. Like
the fuck.
those are your fucking guys.
And they never wore their TNA shirts. They always wore their WWE shit whenever they were on
hmm
NXT. They ain't let them
Exactly.
wear their TNA stuff.
Exactly. Shout out to Jeff Hardy too with the Fiend inspired face paint that he wore.
Yes.
That was a great touch. Let's talk about the new women's champion Tatum Paxley.
Yeah.
That was unexpected.
Shocking indeed. I I I like Tatum Paxton. It's going to be very nice. It's going to be very. It's something fresh, very unexpected. Um, JC definitely had. She did had a way better run than what most people were giving her credit for because a lot of people didn't even think that she should have been champion in the first place.
hmm
But not only was she the champion, she had that shit for like what 6 months because she won it, and
Yeah,
then Steph had went to the main roster. So that was like right after Mania or like Mania season, somewhere around there.
yeah,
And
definitely carried it through the whole summer.
hmm so definitely puts JC in that title picture, at least in NXT. Um, definitely once this, I want to see what's going to happen with next because nobody, there was no real explanation of who Izzy Dane was going to hit with that title belt. Was she aiming for Tatum Paxley or was she aiming for JC? We'll never know because shit broke down. Tatum caught her with her finish, which is a cool finish actually. And 1, 2, 3, Tatum Paxley's the NXT Women's Champion.
And that was not the only title that changed hands on that night because we also
No,
saw Blake Monroe become the new North American Women's Champion.
she lost the title to somebody defending the title by proxy. It makes you like, she won the title by beating somebody who lost it by proxy. So like Daria, I felt like they could have did her a lot better than what they have been. Just having her be Sol Ruka's sidekick, and when they built her up in all these vignettes when she was coming over, they built her up like she was supposed to be like the next Rhea, and she hasn't been able to really get off her. They ain't even went off the women's tag team. They just now getting to that point. But
Yeah, I feel like they are about to because Zarya and Soruka they actually made an appearance on SmackDown not long ago. I feel like they
right,
might be trying to transition them to maybe move up soon or something. So that could be it.
Because Sol Ruka, well, she's still the speed champion, but I don't know how she's gonna be able to defend that either if her knee's blown out.
Yeah, that's gonna be something to keep an eye on. And also, we know that Ricky Saints is still our NXT champion, of course.
What a beautiful swan song by Trick Williams. That was probably one of his best matches in NXT.
Oh yeah,
So
everybody
that,
knows
right?
about that song.
Yeah, it's
It's been
definitely time for him to come up.
yeah, it's been that time really, but you know he did his thing for TNA,
Right.
and
So that'll be nice for him to have on his record already before you even jump into the main roster.
facts. All right, so um, so in recent weeks, you know the whole Seth Rollins situation. He fucked his son. First off, the injury to Seth Rollins, um, because initially I didn't really catch the fact that he got hurt until I watched Crown Jewel, but I didn't really catch the injury. I went back and watched that shit like before Raw even happened the next night, and I had saw a picture on social media, the picture that's been going around of Seth with the sling outside of the building.
Right.
He took a picture with a fan or whatever, and I was like, "What the fuck happened to him?" So I go back and I watch the match, and it was like when he did that coast to coast, like he had
Mhm.
Cody like in the corner, and he does like a coast to coast headbutt.
Right.
I'm like, there's a reason Shane dove feet first on that shit. Like he dove head first across the ring, and he landed straight on his fucking. Like he barely hit Cody. It was like
Right.
all shoulders. I was like, bro, I'm not trying to tell the man how to do his job because he's very good at it, but that
Right.
that
That was
was not
maybe not the best decision to
that
make.
was not a good decision at all. I don't know if he was trying to be careful because of his knee issues or what, but
No,
yeah,
you
that
probably
was
should have not done that. Because if
yeah,
you hadn't done that, we wouldn't be getting this bullshit ass World Heavyweight Championship match at motherfucking Saturday night's main event.
yeah, and we wouldn't have got the Vision turning on him like a year early either. So
Wait, where is Gunther? Where is Gunther? He would be perfect in this. You need to tell. I would rather, if you're gonna give me another rematch of some sort, I would take CM Punk and Gunther all goddamn day over Jay Uso and CM Punk.
what? Cause I've heard that Gunther is coming back. We talked about that on the last episode. Matter of fact,
Right.
Gunther is supposed to be coming back, and I'm pissed because obviously I was trying to see LA Knight win the battle royal.
I'm so. It hurts my heart to see how they keep doing him.
I feel like over the last year and a half, and if anybody watching or if even you can correct me, then please do. But I feel like he has been in every event that could possibly lead to a world title match. Like he's been in like 2 Rumbles, King of the Ring tournaments, and battle
Money in the
royals.
Bank.
Money in the Bank. Like he didn't had every opportunity, and he's
He's had.
even been in world
He's
title
feuded
matches.
with Cody. He's feuded with Roman. He's feuded with Drew McIntyre. He's
Feuded with the Vision.
well. He's been
He
in
was
these.
in that fatal 4-way with Seth, CM Punk, and Jay Uso. They had that fatal 4-way a couple months ago.
Right.
They still didn't put it on him, and now here we are in a situation where your champion's hurt. You need somebody to put the title on and just run with it, and you still not giving them the opportunity. I'm like, yo.
We knew that him winning the WWE Championship while he was on SmackDown was out of the realm of possibility, no matter how bad we
Exactly.
wanted it.
Exactly.
So boom, he goes to Raw. Okay, we thinking like he finna turn the fuck up. Nope. It's the same situation, and It doesn't really need to be that way. Like, what more? What is the dip? You tell me, because maybe I'm not. I'm getting lost in translation somewhere. What's the difference in gimmicks between LA Knight and Jey Uso? What's the difference? One's Samoan and one's not.
One's a Nepo baby and one's not. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? They
Same
both
thing.
selling T-shirts. They both got fucking catchphrases and shit. 4 letters, 1 word. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
No.
Like, they do 7 moves in the ring apiece, and there's a there's very heavy crowd involvement in each of their entrances. Like, they're the same person, but yet Jay fucking Uso. And for those who have been with us these last 8 episodes, you know exactly my just complete and utter disdain for Jay Uso and anything involving a singles championship.
Yeah.
I just my feel. I don't even know what my flabbers have been fucking gasted, and I don't know what the goddamn do.
I don't know what to make of the situation with Jimmy and Jay too after the way that Jay won the Battle Royal. I mean, they last night on Raw, they kind of like they had a conversation, but
Right.
when Jay walked away, there was a look on Jimmy's face, kind of like,
I don't trust that nigga.
I don't know what's going on right now. And then meanwhile, Jimmy was on SmackDown last week too. He went and got into it with Drew McIntyre
Because Drew
because
McIntyre been getting into it with his wife. The the fights, the matches between Drew McIntyre and Jimmy Uso have been great, but the Twitter war between Naomi and Drew McIntyre is even better.
yeah, I think last year for the last few years, Drew McIntyre. I think the last 2 years, Drew McIntyre has won like they have like a Slimmy now for like the best social media star or whatever.
Right.
And I think Drew's going to be dethroned this year because Naomi has been.
Yeah, she been killing
Her
it.
tweets have been as unhinged as her character was when she was on screen, bro. Like, um, but Jimmy, they had the whole thing where Jacob Fatu was supposed to be in the #1 contenders match with Drew,
Right.
and he got attacked, and everybody's blaming Drew for it. Jimmy showed up, and basically him and Drew started fighting because he
Right.
think that Drew took out Jacob. I don't think Drew did it.
I don't think he did either.
I'm like, maybe Cody did it.
It was definitely him.
Maybe Cody
I'm
did it.
willing to put that money on it.
Because I wouldn't want to fight that motherfucker either with my title on the line.
You saw what happened to LA Knight.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to fight his ass either.
Right. You can't do nothing to hurt him, so he just juggernaut out here. Samoan juggernaut, that's what he is.
Pretty much.
Yada I mean.
Fuck, two. So because of all that we just discussed, we end up with this Saturday night's main event card. I'm assuming they're going to add something else to this. Right now, they only have 4 matches on the card. But we have the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat match. You got Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Rusev.
I mean, these are 2 very, very good challengers, but Dom is on a fucking roll right now. I mean, there really isn't a hotter superstar in the WWE right now than Dirty Dom, and there's a reason why he's the Mega Intercontinental Champion. And he, after Saturday night's main event, he will stay that way. I mean, and if he was to lose it, are you gonna put it on Rusev? No.
No, it's got to be Penta if she loses.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening.
No,
The
I think
only thing that could possibly be I don't know if they're gonna try to make it a thing, but the little bit of dissension with the Judgment Day, like I don't know if that is gonna come into play or not. But if it doesn't, if it's just a straight up triple threat, I feel like Dom's gonna retain, like point blank
yeah,
period.
yes.
We
Um,
also have the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill one more time.
again, and now Jay got an even worse attitude.
Man, Jade gotta win this shit, bro.
Yeah, because if she doesn't, and she better have a match longer than 10 minutes, because she was talking all that shit the last time. They ain't even. They went like what 7, 6, 7 minutes, and she got her
Yeah.
ass whipped.
I feel like their time got cut at SummerSlam.
I mean, if
Like,
it's a women's match, it definitely got cut.
yeah, I feel like their time might have got cut because I feel like the opening wasn't the first match was like Roman and it was
Yeah,
like
it was
Roman and Jay. Yeah.
Roman and Jay against Braun and Braun.
Yeah, if your match is after a Roman Reigns match or segment, your shit's getting cut, bro. Like, your shit's getting cut. Everything Roman does these days, that shit go over 30 minutes. Like,
And then Jay had to run his fucking entrance back.
yeah, yeah, they should have knew that your time getting cut. And then they in a stadium, and Jay Uso still want to come from the fucking top of that shit.
Right. Why you in the nosebleeds?
Yeah, now we gotta wait 5 minutes for your ass to get to the ring. Your cousin gonna take 5 minutes to walk down here. I done went outside and smoked the whole blunt waiting on these niggas, and the match ain't
Right.
even started when I come
Y'all
back.
done y'all done yeeting now?
Shit, crazy. But yeah, I feel like Jade has to win that match. The WWE Championship: Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre.
Please, for the love of God, Drew McIntyre needs to win this match.
Yeah, he does. But I don't
This
know
is the
what's
most
gonna happen.
this is the most uneventful WWE title reign in forever.
It really is, but I think a lot of it is because Cody hasn't really. He kind of took a little bit of a sabbatical there in the middle of it. You know what I mean, to go work on the movie and shit.
Right.
Um, so I don't. I think that he was supposed to take the back seat, and I think all the focus was supposed to be on Seth Rollins and the Vision. You know what I mean, as the top champion for a minute, but now that that's gone, we're left with no champion on Raw and whatever the fuck Cody's been doing. So I feel like Drew needs to win, but I just feel like for whatever reason it's not gonna happen. And I hate that.
He keeps getting
Truthfully.
screwed out of move. He keeps getting screwed out of titles.
Yeah. But he's another one though, like he's in the same situation as a LA Knight, just on the other side of it as a heel. Like what more does he have to do?
Right.
And finally, CM Punk and Jey Uso for the world title. Punk has to win this match.
You're damn sure not gonna put that shit on fucking Jey Uso again. I
It
don't
will be
care
the
how.
swerve. It will be the swerve of the year if something happens to where CM Punk is about to win the title again, and it's a long shot. This is a long shot, but if Paul Heyman, if Paul Heyman were to stick his hands into this matchup,
Oh God.
because I don't know, I can see the way they had Jey Uso acting in the last few weeks. I could definitely see a scenario where Jey Uso would sell out for the world title.
Right.
I mean, he would end up in the same situation that Seth Rollins is going to end up in. Like, they're going to turn on him, and Braun Breaker is going to be the world champion. But I feel like you got a match with two baby faces in it for a world title. And we've
Right.
been watching this shit long enough to know there's probably going to be fuckery afoot.
Definitely.
My other theory that could happen is that this is where we get a returning Gunther. And he just says, fuck this whole match. And we don't end up with a champion. We end up
Right.
with a triple threat match or something down the road. I don't
Or
know.
possibly even a fatal 4-way by adding Braun into that.
That's true. That's true.
I can
So-
also see Jimmy stepping in and possibly costing Jay the title.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time. We all remember him super kicking the shit out of Jay.
He kicked this
Fucking
shit.
pulling up with a fucking shiesty mask on and shit. It can happen. It can happen. But we'll be back immediately following Saturday night's main event. We'll see how wrong or right we were about our predictions. Make sure y'all drop y'all's in the comments. Keep sharing the motherfucking page. Keep subscribing. Thank y'all for the support. As I always do, Matt Qdona, do you have anything you want to leave the people with before we?
I got a little something. Look, if you came to this podcast looking for some positive and enlightening words, you are in the wrong place. But what I am going to tell you is that, look, if they playing with you and that they slighting you today, just crash the fuck out. Crash the fuck out. Nobody really wants to, but sometimes you just have to. You got to let a motherfucker know. And don't be scared to let a motherfucker know. Real ones know what I'm talking about. That's all I got.
There you go. Don't be scared to crash out.
Nope.
The remarks of Mark Qdona are not shared by DZ. Just want to put a disclaimer out there. We all bros with opinions, and we'll see y'all motherfuckers next time.
Peace.
Yeah.